What's going on, Gaming Nation Army? My name is David Robinson, and welcome back to the podcast we know and love, GNA ReCharged. We're back for another episode, and joining me today, as always, is my co-host and Gaming Nation resident, SE Records.
What's going on, peeps? This is speaking right here. Welcome to the GNA ReCharged podcast.
Yep, and today we got some mixed bag of gaming stuff. But first, I got a story to tell you guys, and this is the strangest thing of them all. Now, recently I saw this on Twitter. We all know iHeart, right, Sam?
Oh yeah, we all do. Yeah, we all do.
Okay, so recently he and Roxas were tweeted about something very peculiar. This is part of the Gaming Nation where I just like to just ramble on with the story. So first things first, let's get into the story anyway. So basically, you know Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Yes, I have heard of it though. Yeah.
Apparently, they've been blocking people who are FNAF fans, by the way, and just inserting a lot of FNAF references here and there. But here's the thing: the strangest thing of them all is one by one they're gonna get blocked by the restaurant chain. I have no idea.
Jeez, Reese, man, what is really going on with that company? Basically,
I had no idea. Apparently they've been giving away like 500 free parties for kids and like 30 minutes of games on their social media platform. But it gets even crazier. The FNAF fans who are big fans of FNAF in general, because it is inspired by Chuck E. Cheese actually.
yeah, that is true. That is based off it though. I got something to say about it though.
Yep.
But carry on with the story, basically.
Well, basically, as I said before, uh, iHeart and Roxas and many other FNAF fans were just tweeted about how the game was inspired them and their childhood was and all that. And then all of a sudden, wham! The ban hammer thrown in and blocked them for some strange reason, and I have no idea. But this next story is
Well, can I actually say something about that, David?
yeah, go on then.
Now, after hearing for what the story has reported from both iHeart's and Rox's their side of the story, basically, I can understand why Chuck E. Cheese will probably decide to try to go on the banhammer type block situation, because you have to realize, originally Chuck E. Cheese is supposed to be like a family friendly type of restaurant chain, okay, and with Five Nights at Freddy's, it's well, you have to realize it was first based around the horror.
Yeah, the horror aspect. So yeah, this other story.
So
Yeah, go on.
so I would say this is them probably being trying to defend themselves, basically, but the fact is that uh maybe they got a bit offensive by that, so that's why they were going on the blockchain like that. So
Yeah,
that's my only explanation on that story front, David. So
yeah.
I hope this will get resolved as soon as we
Well,
possibly can.
well, you know Chuck E. Cheese. They can do that within the Wimmer, anyways. But there is another
Yeah.
story I'm also going to be telling about. And you remember when I mentioned that the UK in Birmingham or somewhere like that, it's home to one of the weirdest restaurants. And you remember when I talked about this, and a lot of people say, "Oh no, no, don't bring that up." It's to do with a certain diner by the name of Karen's Diner.
The funny thing you said about Birmingham like that, because as we are recording this, as of this recording, I know this is a bit off topic from the gaming sort of aspect,
Yeah, well,
but
it is a gaming session. It's called the Gaming Recharge. It's all about everything else. So,
their city council just got bankrupt recently.
oh, jeez. But anyway, back up to
But I digress.
I digress. But anyway, the only thing I'm talking about is there's a lot of videos surrounding Karens, and of course getting justice and getting just desserts, because they keep being self entitlement, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect from a restaurant named Karen's?
Well, this is what I heard, and these are all portrayed by actors who actually just wanted to be as well, Karens, for example.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's the story for that. But yeah, I
Not
have
everyone
got.
has. Yeah, I was gonna say not everyone has their own taste to it though.
Yeah, but anyway, back to the GNA Recharge podcast with some gaming news. And first things first, we got to talk about Stray, the video game, is getting an animated movie adaptation according to Game Rant.
Okay, this is very interesting. What's this story particularly about?
Well, apparently, if you remember, Stray is this cyberpunk story with this cat. You play as this stray cat in an underground city that's only inhabited by robots and mutant bacteria. Well, apparently, we heard that Netflix is going to be teaming up with Annapurna Animation, who is also behind one of Netflix's own animation series called Pneumonia. Is it Nimona?
Okay.
Nimona, it's called. Now, apparently, this is taking place in the video game story of Stray. So, what's your thought on this?
Well, to be honest though, David, is it just like an actual adaptation to it
Yeah,
to be announced?
it's an adaptation to the video game of Stray, and Stray won numerous awards, including the best independent game at last year's Game Awards.
Oh, yeah, pretty cool. Although to be honest though, David, I've never actually got to play Spray yet though. I still got it on the
Stray,
wish
it's called
list.
Stray.
Straight, excuse me.
Yeah, but
I never played the game yet, and I haven't actually got it on Steam just yet.
yeah.
I need to play that someday actually.
Okay, so we talk about Stray's potential adaptation. We got some bit of bad news for Minecraft fans, and according to Game Rant here, it says following rumors spreading regarding the upcoming exciting Minecraft announcement, Microsoft, the publishers behind Minecraft, had responded with some very upsetting and disappointing news.
And that
Now,
is
and it said, unfortunately, it contained only bad news. In the statement to Eurogamer, Microsoft explicitly stated that the new version of Minecraft will not be launching in the near future. The ratings delivered in the US and Germany are said to be not indicative of the new versions of Minecraft, but instead the product is periodically rating reviewed and updated with different regional boards. Now, this I have nothing but really disappointment for Minecraft. For disappointment because no future updates. Really?
ooh. Now, is this for both Java and Bedrock or Bedrock
Well,
Edition?
this is what it said. Microsoft has confirmed that there won't be a new Xbox Series X version of Minecraft launching in the near future. So they're talking about the console version.
Oh, okay, yeah. I gotcha, I gotcha.
So, what was your opinion on not getting another console version in the near future?
Kind of sucks, really, to be honest.
I
Though,
know, it
although I mean,
stinks,
although
really.
then again, though, with the backwards with Series X having the backwards compatibility feature, don't does
Mm.
it? Hopefully, it'll be possible to play Minecraft the 360 version. Just use it that way.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
just saying.
so there's another
Uh,
news regarding on Bethesda's Starfield, one of Xbox's flagship games from Bethesda themselves. Apparently, we got a lot of considerate concern from a streamer known as Asmongold.
Actually, I've actually seen this video because it's goes by the name as from Heel versus Babyface.
Yeah.
He actually did a rant on this where basically he was ranting about how we're getting big sick and tired of the wokeness in terms of entertainment, and the whole thing that what triggered off his rant was that the game contains basically pronouns.
Okay, this is what he said. Asmongold criticized Starfield for its lack of variety and meaningful content, making the game feel repetitive and dull, with only 5 points of interest of each world. Now, he said he's been around 15 to 20 different planets and found they're all remarkably similar, including monsters, areas, loot, combat, and gameplay. Now he wanted to like the game, but found it challenging due to the issues he encountered during his initial experiences, according to Game Rant.
Well, also he found it quite as quote. I think he said the word boring
Yep,
in
boring,
terms.
boring, and of course lackluster in his own opinion. But yeah, but what was your point on that, Sam?
Well, yeah, I've actually watched his rant. I've actually got to see it, and yeah, he gets really, really peeved off basically, and that's not to
Mm,
not doubt. I mean,
yeah.
you could tell from his voice that he's quite very passionate of what he's saying because I think a lot of individuals who got sick and tired of the left-leaning type of
I know,
like
yeah. It's
scenario right here. Like there's people I think they're sick and tired of it. All they just want to do is just play a game and be entertained, and not getting pandered to by some weird ideological type of
stuff, yeah, yeah,
stuff.
that's
If
well,
you know what I mean. If
well,
you know what I mean.
apparently we're now moving on to this bit of news. This is from yesterday. This is to do with Alone in the Dark reboot that THQ Nordic is actually pushing out. Apparently, it says here Alone in the Dark reboot is delaying to avoid October's game rush. Now,
Hmm.
that we already seen how video games have been delayed, either the number crunch or something like rushing a game to try and get it fixed. In this case, Alone in the Dark is avoiding the October game release rush. Any thought on that, Sam?
Well, as long as if the developers wanted to delay the game, there's good things on that because they either wanted to fix the game or something like that to make sure they wanted to push it out.
Yeah.
Make sure it's a good, neat product basically put out there,
Yeah, of
or
course.
just or there might be just in several other reasons because there's like like
So
competition.
so much stuff driven it. Well, Well, now let's get on to. Well, we are going to be discussing about this in our other podcast series, which is called Five Nights at Freddy's All Hours, which is our Five Nights at Freddy's weekly podcast series with myself, iHeart, and of course our very own Sam here.
Well, I haven't been in the episode of that
Yeah,
podcast yet, so
we'll just get into. Well, first things first. For all you UK fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, the film will be launching on the 25th of October, not its original date, 27th. Because I think for most people, I think the change of date is pretty good for anyone who wants to watch the film way earlier than expected.
well, yeah, I'm actually gonna expect to watch this film on probably the 28th, I think, or possibly. I think.
Well, it is going to be shifted to the 25th instead of its original 28th release.
Well, but yeah, I know it's gonna be. It's on a Wednesday, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Which is kind of weird.
but yeah.
But I'll probably be watching that trap in that week commencing the 23rd, and we'll
Okay,
watch it by
there's
then.
there's one more bits of news that I wanted to talk about, and that's to do with Todd Howard reveals all in the up for his upcoming project with Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So this is what he said. Todd Howard reveals when expected of Indiana Jones game reveal. Bethesda Games Studios director Todd Howard gives a hint of when fans possibly expected on some news for the upcoming Indiana Jones game. According to this, it says Todd Howard hints more information about Machine Games' Indiana Jones take on the IP by Lucas Games.
Okay.
So he's the
And
creator
okay.
behind some of the best well-known games, like for example, the well-loved Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and of course his how do I put it, his regularly hated Fallout 76. Yeah,
Yeah. What about Skyrim though?
and Skyrim. Yeah, so he's teaming up with Machine Games, who worked on the Wolfenstein reboot series.
Oh, which Wolfenstein version we're talking about? The one that was from 2009 or the
The
one?
Wolfenstein, the New Order, and the Cause All Blood game.
Oh, okay. So,
Those machine games. Okay.
mm, I mean, as long as it worked. Okay, not don't want to sound like it's like what Todd's saying. Oh, it works or like that, But I am saying
Yeah.
that, what I mean. Like, if it's yeah.
But anyways, we better get this wrapped up. But anyway, thank you very much for listening to our podcast. And if you haven't followed us already, be sure to follow us on Spotify and all the other platforms that you find on Spotify for podcasters. If you haven't checked out the link, I will post it on Twitter and I'll post it on all of the other social medias. But until then, this is David Robinson and SC Records signing out, and we'll see you guys again in the next podcast episode of GNA Recharge. Until then, peace out.